Hey, it's Mr. Peace. I'm here at Team Charter Bianchi Elementary School in Stockton, California. This is my second visit to their school, and it was such an honor to be here this morning and early afternoon. Got to talk to all the grades again, K through 5. We had 3 separate programs, and what was so beautiful is that the students really touched my heart, and some of the staff had a lot that shared with me after. Some were in tears, just said what I shared just really hit home. Every heartfelt story they could kind of relate to. Sometimes they felt sorry for some of the students that were getting bullied, whether it was because of their special needs or their race or some type of difference compared to the other person that was putting them down. But I said, look, they turned their pain into greatness. They always chose kindness, and we always have that choice, right? I've had students come up to me and say, Mr. Peace, I'm kind to everyone. I said, that's great. And they would say, well, I think I was born kind or born nice. And I'm like, we're all born nice, we're all born kind. We have to learn to hate, learn to be violent, learn to be mean, but we can always unlearn that. And knowing that they really do preach principles of respect of all people, not just ourselves, but others too, here at Team Charter, it's really an honor to be back, to share my heart, to talk about, what we talked about last time, bullying, looking at someone's heart first, the same way that you look at your best friend's heart, right, for who they truly are inside. We took that up a level today. We tied it into the Dr. King quote, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., where we said, that, he has this dream that all people, not just his 4 children, will one day live in a world where they're not just judged by the color of their skin or anything else, but by the content of their character. And that means who they are, their actions, how they treat themselves and others, their heart, and that they see people for this first. We always talk about this too in all my programs, but we all have with the lines on our hands, letter M. I trace one of mine here, and sometimes a faint line connects. I have at least one on each hand, and this M stands for miracle, like the front of my shirt. Upside down, W for worthy. That we're all beautiful miracles, worthy of love to both give it and receive it. And once we buy into this concept, we understand that we can show unconditional love to everyone around us, right? Love without any conditions. We can also always know that there is a need for human kindness, and that starts that kindness in each of our hearts, right? I had everyone's close their eyes and point to themselves, and usually 9 out of 10 people, 8 out of 10 people are always pointing right here, which is your heart. And sometimes that's the only thing people remember you for or want to remember you for is your heart, but only if you're doing acts of love. And knowing that just those acts of kindness, the simplest of ones, just one, can start to change this world, can start to make a difference that can last a lifetime. And further, we talk about this need for human kindness, that it's not just showing ourselves that, but it's the people around us too. And it's so important that we do show these types of actions, because it may not just affect the person that we're doing it towards, but it could also impact someone that just sees that act of kindness or hears that kind word. It could change their heart in a positive way forever too, right? So we know we have to be all in. We have to appreciate diversity, our differences. We talked a lot about that today too, not just the outer diversity, but the inner too, all of our gifts, talents, abilities, and understand that if we were all the same, it'd be boring. And to know that all of us are different, and that's beautiful, right? It's what brings life to schools like these and campuses all across the U.S. And if we can just embrace that, we can grow from it. We can learn from each other, and we can just keep, trying to know that our true education lies in those relationships that are going to last a lifetime. So thank you again for touching my heart. You're all beautiful. Hope to see you all again soon. Until then, though, and as always, make sure to hit the subscribe button to see pop up on the screen. You can also check out this playlist below for some additional motivation. And feel free to visit my website by clicking on the peace sign symbol on your phone tablet wherever you're watching this video to track my journey across this country as I continue to heal America's heart one school at a time. Peace.